Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a first time All Star draft. All right, so like I said, in today's episode, we're going to be doing a first time All Star draft. But before we do that, this is the first episode where we're going to be talking about since the NBA season has started. And it seemed like Leaf want to start off the episode with a question. What's up, Leaf?
No, my bad. I was just trolling. I'm just bullshitting around out here, bro. Like, don't worry about me. I wanted to. I was thinking about something, but like, it ain't had nothing to do with the podcast. But now,
Hey, all right, Leaf. But let's start off with the Western or the Eastern Conference.
let's start off with the East. I think the East is a little bit more.
Yeah. The East is weak though right now. There's only two teams with a positive record with the Cavaliers who undefeated right now, and the Celtics at 7-1. After that, everyone is the third seed is the 3-3 Heat, and the fifth seed is the 4-4 Nets. So like
I think I would like to start off with the East. Yeah.
This conference is kind of cooked right now. Bad basketball, but this is always the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference is muddy. The Eastern Conference is a lot of defense. The Western Conference is the side that have those high powered offenses and stuff like that. But it started off with the Cavaliers. They the 1 seed, so only right we talk about them. Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, you seen that game winner the other night?
Oh my God. Oh man. Listen, I what I will say, I seen it, bro. But the fact that they didn't have a prayer of anybody on the perimeter to guard that, like the best bet was Gary Trent Jr. was probably the most frightening. If you are a Bucks fan, if you're a Nets fan, you're very happy because the more games the Bucks lose, we have their pick. And we're looking for them to blow it up because Doc Rivers, he has ran out his time in the league. And you're going to start spraying narrative like I do on my pages. So definitely. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about the Cavs. So great game winner by Spider, one of the best two guards in the league. It's not a surprise to me what they're doing because Kenny Atkinson, who I know as a Nets fan, who is on his way to bringing this franchise slowly back to some prominence until we got greedy and said, you know what, Kevin Durant, hey, you want to come here, we'll sign Kyrie too. So the reality is that they're playing better. They're picking pop games better. Their defense is much better. The rise of Evan Mobley. And I have to apologize to some people that said Chet was closer to Evan Mobley than he was to Wemby. I might have to change that as senator. Evan Mobley is definitely on the rise. I think he's definitely making his case for one of the best defensive players in the league. Jared Allen is playing some of his best basketball. You got Karis LeVert. You're getting stuff out of Dean Wade, who I almost gave up on, Okoro, and the biggest X factor on their team to me, I think, is Darius Garland, with the help of Kenny Atkinson, and what he's able to do as an offensive innovator. I think Darius Garland can have a big role on this team, and it could play a big impact on what they do down the line. So nothing that the Cavs is doing right now is like really, really off the radar to me, man. I think they were destined to have a good start. I just didn't know they was going to be undefeated, but definitely shout out to the Cavs.
Yeah, I'm happy Kenny Atkinson is going in there immediately and playing like I'm talking like he a player, but coaching well. I think Kenny, JJ Redick, and Joe Mazzulla are my top 3 for Coach of the Year, but all 3 of them looking like serious candidates right now. The Cavaliers, like you said, Mobley, he been actually breaking out offensively. Also, he's driving to the paint a lot actually, which isn't something he was doing in past years because the team has more spacing now. First of all, Darius Garland is there. He's somebody who, he kind of missed half of last season. He really wasn't available for 3/4 of it because when he was playing, he had like a broken jaw running around the court, just getting cardio. But yeah, he's going into the corners. It seems like him and Donovan Mitchell, they play better together also because they've been with each other for 3 years now. Like they seem more willing to play off the ball. They know it's going to be their turn soon. And on that buzzer beater where you talking about, Leaf, Gary Trent did play good defense. He fumbled it all around and stuff, and he still made it, man. But yeah, Larry, you got anything you want to say about the Cavaliers?
Man, I don't know what's the biggest surprise. Cavs being the first seed or the Bucks being 15th seed, to be honest with you.
It's easily the Bucks, no?
Yeah, no, definitely the Bucks, but it's still, I did not expect the Cavs to be on an 8-0 run to start the season off. Very impressed with how Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland have been able to mold themselves into a good backcourt. They had struggles last season to kind of fix that. That looked like one of the best duos in the league, to be honest. Jared Allen is improving, Evan Mobley's improving, and they're kind of utilizing more of their depth. And the small forward they're utilizing to kind of have that rotation set. So now they have a pretty standard small forward rotation that's been helping them a lot too. And Kenny Atkinson also, came in, switched up the game plan rather than whatever JB Bickerstaff did last year. So they're improving with that as well. So yeah, they have a lot of things going for them. It's not going to last. I don't think it's going to last until the end of the season. I doubt to be a top 2 seed by the end of the season, but they're really having a really strong start. And bearing injury, they could be a championship contender.
This Cavs team is real, Larry. Jalen Tyson and Max Strus are hurt. Jalen Tyson, I think he fits perfectly as small forward. Max Strus, we know he fits as small forward.
Are they top 3 seed at the end of the year? Top 3?
Yes. That I had them at number 2 coming into the season. Me and Leaf, that was our hot take. Like the Cavaliers are a good team.
I had the Bucks, the Sixers, and the Knicks over them, and the Celtics.
I had the Cavs as a top 3 team. I had the Celtics, Bucks, Cavs.
I would have had the Cavs at number 5 for me. So I'm impressed to have them at number 1.
Cavs a regular season team. We know they do this in the regular season. Their question is Darius Garland in the playoffs.
Even last year, they were a top 3 seed. I don't think so.
Last year, they're always like game-wise. They probably were like tied for like the Cavaliers always the top. Yeah, they were 1 game. They were 2 games behind the 2 seeded Knicks.
They were 3rd seed.
They were the 4th seed. They were 1 game behind the 3 seed.
That's where they kind of belong. Like I have them in between the Knicks, Cavs, and Knicks, kind of in that same tier. It could be really one or the other. That's kind of what
you got to remember. The end of the season, these teams they be separated by like 2-3 games, two games. And Cavs could get like 10 games or better just because of Darius Garland and Kenny Atkinson.
But just on just power rankings wise, who's a better team? I definitely have Cavs and Knicks being in that second tier, and then with the Bucks, Sixers, Celtics being in the upper tier.
Yeah, talking about 2, we got the Celtics, the number 2 seed in the East. What you think about them?
Yeah, but they're doing what they're supposed to do. They have an all-star team. They got 5 all-stars in the starting lineup, which is insane to me. But they're working. They are utilizing their bench a little bit more as well. I'm surprised they let Lonnie Walker go, to be honest. That was a good pickup for them to play some minutes for Jaylen Brown on the bench. Unless they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be a top seed. They're the favorites to win a championship right now. So, yeah, they're doing what they're supposed to do. No surprise there.
Yeah. Peyton Pritchard has evolved. Or I don't want to say evolved. It's only been like 10 games, but he's shooting the hell out of the ball. Shout out to Peyton Pritchard and Jaylen Brown. He's hurt, and this is kind of what I talked about earlier in the season with the Celtics. The fact that we know Porzingis is out for the next couple months. Any injury that happens to this team is scary. Jaylen Brown is out for how long is it going to be? I don't think it's that bad.
I didn't see that Jaylen Brown got hurt.
Yeah, he's out with the hip. It's only going to be like a week thing. But I'm just saying, the next week, they're going to have 2 of those all-stars in their lineup already. You know what I mean?
Too many injuries going on, man. Y'all saw Taylor Hendricks? That was crazy.
Oh, my God. Taylor Hendricks was bad. Yeah, I saw that. Taylor Hendricks was bad. But yeah.
That could happen to me, bro. Like honestly, like he really did do that.
That Taylor Hendricks injury, bro, that gave me a flashback to the Gordon Hayward injury a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was very, very bad. Very, very, very bad.
I feel like I could do that today, bro, or tomorrow, walking down the street. Like he really did.
No, I think that might have been up there. That's definitely top 5, top 10 most unwatchable. Yeah.
Could it happen to you, like if you were Taylor Hendricks? Is that because of his size, being 6'8" and stuff?
I have no idea, to be honest with you, bro. I don't even want to. I don't even want to think about how or why it could happen, but I just know that it happened, and I don't.
Fair enough.
It reminded me of Nick Chubb. That was just bad, man. But,
Nick Chubb. I mean, but like the thing about football, the thing about football injuries, man. Like I leave football injuries alone because anything can happen. I've seen an Iowa Northern State, Northwestern game. Dude lost his eye. You know what I'm saying? Like his eye, like literally on the field. That was a couple of years ago. Dude lost that. He was just grimacing around looking for it.
Oh, all right, we done. The Celtics. Wow. That team is amazing. Drew Holiday, Derek White has been shooting the hell out of the ball. Jason Tatum has found his shot. I mean, the Celtics, we know who they is. Top contender. On to the next, right? The 3 seed. The Heat. Let's go. You feel me? Miami Heat. To be honest, I don't watch Heat games. I watch.
There's a reason why you don't, bro. Like because because them being at 3-3, bro, you're and somehow holding down the 3rd seed. I don't think that really impresses any Miami Heat fan. You know what I'm saying?
All I remember is me watching us get our ass kicked by the Magic, and what else, bro? The Magic game was bad. Paolo was going. Unfortunately, what happened. But yeah, my Pele Larson or 2nd round pick, he had a breakout game last game. We're gonna see how he look. Khalil Ware hasn't been getting minutes, which kind of like okay. I don't understand what Spo be doing sometimes. Drew Smith, I hate that I like him. I hate that I'm starting to like Drew Smith, man. Oh man, I wish Eli was here to hear that name, bro. Drew Smith is a defensive mob. Like he's in every single passing lane. He's the undrafted guy Spo's been having a crush on for the past 2 years, but he been hurt. And now he playing and knocking down his threes. The way he play defense, bro, he's our backup point guard. Like we don't have a backup point guard. It's Gabe. It was Gabe Vincent, but now it's Drew Smith, man. And he is our Gabe Vincent replacement. It's hilarious. Tyler Hero been Tyler Hero. I hope he stay healthy. Bam Adebayo. Kind of weird. Spoelstra got mad with the Miami Heat for shooting too many mid ranges, and now we're trying to be a 3-point orientated team. And Bam is trying to shoot threes. He made 3 the other game. I think Bam shot 3 for 5 from 3. So like, Bam shooting threes is a real thing. I just think he's doing it too much. You know, like he got to get to the paint. He got to be aggressive. But Spo and how he coaches is weird. I don't know. He's doing regular season shit. He's testing stuff out. I hope we just stay at top 6 seed in the East. All right, he could have as much fun as he wants, but get Nikola Jovic out the lineup. We gotta remember he was only starting in the playoffs because everyone was hurt. Like, bro, he ain't no starter. He ain't no. I'm only saying that. All right, I'm tired of seeing Jovic. All right, I'm tired of seeing Jovic. Look, when I was spreading propaganda on him, it was lies, man. Right? Because like now he's playing. He annoying. He annoying to watch, bro. He don't play defense good. We played against the Knicks, and Jalen Brunson was guarding my power forward. No, get off the court. Get off the court. Because like at least Khalil Ware could dunk on him. You know, Jovic, he's a cone, and he's somebody you can put your worst defender on. What's the point of you? I'm sorry. After that, yeah, Alec Burks been solid. Jimmy Butler's been on bullshit, but you know, Bam Adebayo has been too. So yeah, I don't know how we do not look like a top team right now, and the fact that we are a top 3 team shows you how the East is, bro. Oh, it just updated. we are now number 5 because like the Brooklyn Nets won or something.
Damn.
Like the Heat are 5 on ESPN. They're 3 on NBA. It's all over the place, man. Like it's the beginning of the season. Next thing we're going to talk about is your Brooklyn Nets. Leaf, how you feel about your season so far?
I feel like we're competing and we're playing to how the new coach Jordy Fernandez would like to play in the future. However, the No Limit tank is supposed to be coming in real soon. I just don't know when it's coming in. But it's supposed to be because this roster is most likely going to get flipped. But I'm very, very proud of what this particular roster, the roster that we have in place right now. I'm very, very proud of what this roster is doing. The effort is there on defense, playing a lot better offensively. Cam Thomas and Toaster Strudel being the highest scoring backcourt in the league is unseemly to me. I know that's not gonna last for long, but even still, for them to do that in a short week and in less than 10 games, it's pretty impressive, man, for Cam Thomas, who was deemed like this 6-man type of player. See what he could do like when his role is enhanced. And we see what Schroeder's role is enhanced, what he can do. Claxton taking the ball off the backboard, going all the way with it. I don't want to be long-winded, but we're playing better. But I expect us to tank at some point in the season. So
I mean, you keep going if you got anything else. You done?
How's Ben Simmons?
I mean, I think I said I don't know, man. I'm just I just like how we playing right now. I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it until the tank is coming in, bro. Like, I just don't know when the tank is happening.
Yo, talk about Ben Simmons. That's Ben. Come on, man.
Oh my God. Okay, we got to talk about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, at the small ball 5 is actually working because it makes the offense better. He's obviously his passing and his defense is still there. He still doesn't look at the basket. But he did go face to face with Zach Edey, who was 7'4", 300 pounds. He doesn't play back to backs. I think Ben Simmons doesn't really care about getting another contract. He just cares kind of about, how comfortable he is on the court. His passing is obviously some of the best we've ever seen in years. Obviously, we know he can still pass the ball. As a playmaker and as a screen setter, we know he can still do the intangibles without the ball. He just doesn't look at the basket. Defensively, he can still do stuff, even with his back injury history. So Ben Simmons has been okay. Is that good, Larry?
So now that you've seen Simmons, be on your team, see what he can do on the floor, do you want to keep him next season, or do you want to let him go to another team?
I want to let him go out the league. I don't want to see him get another contract ever again. I don't want him near the league. I don't want him getting nothing else. I've had this discussion before. I think he's wasting enough time, and I think this roster is eventually going to get flipped so we can start tanking, because that's what we came in the season looking to do. The Utah Jazz are 1-6, and it looks like they're going to win the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. That's what it looks like, but.
Okay, but you don't think Ben Simmons can be just a backup or some backup point guard, another championship contender or playoff team, something like that?
It depends on the way that the team is structured. I think he plays enough intangible basketball to do that. However, I think the structure of the roster and the structure of the way that the team is run has to be in place where he could just come in and fit in.
Okay.
And
I think he's still fine place in the league. I don't think he's going to China next year. Hope not. Anyway.
I think he's going back to Australia, and I think he's staying there.
Seriously?
Yes.
Like, you people put money on it?
I want to put $5 on it, but I don't, bro. Like, I feel like some team in the NBA is going to give him a $3 million contract, but he's getting nowhere near, he's getting nowhere near 8 figures in the league ever again.
I agree.
Yeah. What's the next team, bro?
New York Knicks.
Hey, the Nets, man. Hold on, my bad. I did check out because Cam Thomas, bro, he has been balling. Leaf, did you not bring up Cam Thomas?
Yes, I did bring up Cam Thomas. I brought up the
Oh,
fact
my
that
bad.
Cam Thomas, in a different structure of coaching, we've seen what he can do. We saw what he could do last year without a role. He was able to drop 22 without average 22 points without a role, and now he's averaging 25 points with a lead role. So I mean, we've seen what he can do. I just don't know if the organization is serious about building around him, as opposed to going into the draft and hitting the tank button and going to get the picks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
So
Um, and one more thing, Nicholas Claxton coming off the bench is crazy because
I think right now it works because the thing is like we're going with small ball center Ben and once again it's helping you with your parlays because anybody that we match up against this week that's labeled as a rebounder we get the Cavs on Saturday, so that's going to be a game
Jared
that
Allen
could go.
rebound.
Yeah, Jared Allen rebounds that could go, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of helps out. I mean, in terms of our pace, the Jordy Fernandez likes to run. Everybody's out there playing defense. We hack like a motherfucker, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I think we lead the league in fouls, and I don't even think it's close. Like two teams shot 40 plus free throws against us, 45 plus free throws against us. I think it was Atlanta, in game one, and I think it was Denver, in the overtime game, a loss that we had. So if that happens the rest of the season and we lose by single digits, and we end up losing 55 plus games, and we get a top 3 pick, number 2 pick, I'm cool. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. But we're gonna get our ass kicked on Friday and Saturday because we play the Celtics and the Cavs. So
Yeah, y'all twins over there, the team right after you, the New York Knicks.
no, they are not our twins. No,
Y'all twins, bro.
no, we're not. No, don't do that.
Jalen Brunson. What's up?
That team, they're absolutely disgusting and gross. For trading Mikal and for 5 unprotected and sitting them in the corner. Cat is the one thing that's kind of holding them afloat. Jalen Brunson has had a game or two, but Cat is kind of the main reason why they are still holding afloat in the East, or at least for that matter right now. But the Eastern Conference after the first 2 teams is pretty much a who's going to grab the brass ring, so to speak. So, but the Knicks, they absolutely disgust me. They're going to continue to disgust me, and Cat is the only reason why they hold the floor right now. Go ahead, Larry.
I like Cat being there. They have a lot more 3-point shooting now. Josh Hart still struggle, but with one player, so not too big of a deal. I really like how Jalen Brunson has more opportunity to drive into the paint without the paint being clogged up with Mitchell Robinson there. Not a 3-point shooter. Only problem I really have with it is that Cat is not the best defender, I would say. I do think they have some disadvantages when it comes to that within the painted area and have defense there. So when Mitchell Robinson gets back, that problem should be resolved pretty easily. And we be a pretty comp team, to be honest with you. Probably one of the best in the East, at least a top 5, top 4, probably 3 seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, New York.
Oh shit, y'all, hold on. I'll be right back. I got to take this call.
New York Knicks a good team. Josh Hart, I don't like how the forwards are placed right now. I don't like Josh Hart role on the team. I think he's better off the bench. And he also said that's where he wants to be. So, like you said, Karl-Anthony Towns isn't the best center defensively. So, Mitchell Robinson would be back and fix that.
Mhm.
But that also makes them have less spacing. But I don't even their spacing will be improved from last year still, because they had Julius Randle at the 4.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just right now with Cat at the 5, that's just gonna mean later on in the season and in the playoffs, when they want to go to different lineups, it's gonna be easier to go to because they've already had to depend on them,
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, exactly. I'm also a big fan of Miles McBride this season. He's really come up from last year.
yeah.
I mean, in my peak caliber season, if I'm being completely honest, I feel like when they traded Dante, God gave him room to be that backup guard and have more responsibilities, and he's been able to really step up to the plate and be the backup guard that they need. So really, shout out to Miles McBride.
Shout out to Tyler Kolek.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I remember in the preseason somebody I was really high on, and right now he's 2 for 2 from the 3 point line and has an assist against the Hawks in the second quarter. He played 5 minutes, knocked down two threes, played good defense, get an assist. Bro, he's really a mini Jalen Brunson, but he's in year one in his career. So we're gonna see how he is. Their guard rotation is crazy. Cause like you said, McBride is good, Kolek is good. One thing the New York Knicks have been really good at is acquiring small guards. Like holy, they got a Emmanuel Quickly, Brunson, all these small guards. They do good with them. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
but
exactly. And IQ is a great fit for Scotty Barnes in Toronto. Yeah, they lost Scotty Barnes, they lost Emmanuel quickly, and they lost Dante DiVincenzo, and they were staying afloat within their backup guard positions. So
yeah,
impressive
yeah.
for
I wonder what they. It's just mainly about them finding a backup forward, because
yeah. I mean, Josh Hart. I mean, I feel like when Mitch Robinson gets back, I don't know how they're going to structure the lineup completely. But Josh Hart being on the bench is going to be a big help within that department. But they definitely do need an extra forward at that.
yeah, a bigger one than Josh Hart. Because like Josh, he's like 6'5".
You check their salaries. I don't know if they can really, especially with this new CBA. I don't know if they can really just get a guy like
Yeah,
that's experienced at least.
yeah, but the Knicks have been a good team. Next team we're gonna talk about is the Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls, they've been weirdly competitive. Like this is what the Chicago Bulls always do though. Always weirdly competitive. They not gonna trade Zach Levine. They not gonna trade Vooch. And they just gonna, have a
Yeah,
Josh Giddey here.
yeah. I'm not a big fan of Patrick Williams' play right now. He
Oh,
definitely is below my expectations as
he
far as
was so stinky.
yeah, he's 8 points on 31% from the field, 34% from three. Yeah, it's not looking too good for him. Yeah, so he needs to step it up because he's the main part of the team. He's literally the only forward that they really have. Literally the only forward. So he has to play better. So hopefully that comes out. And Matas Buzelas, unfortunately, he has to enter the G League. Hopefully he can develop there within a few months, come back into the rotation. But we'll see what happens with him. Um, yeah, Zach Levine's been playing. He's back. So I'll say that. Zach Levine is back. Happy to see him play, and really happy to see Lonzo back after a few years. He had a tragic injury, so that's pretty cool. Denver pretty really strong guard rotation, which is pretty nice. But their forward rotation is garbage. They need to fix that immediately, and hopefully, and Vucevic has been playing well, been playing pretty good as well. So his trade value is definitely higher than last year. So he can definitely be moved later during the season, during the trade deadline, for a maybe younger asset, younger forward center duo type of combination package for Vucevic in the future.
You know what's fucked up? Lonzo got hurt already in game 3, bro. Like I
Yeah,
was I
I,
was so
I haven't paid attention to too much bowl game. I did not know about that injury again. Is
yeah,
it the same leg that?
he sprained his wrist.
Okay, I mean, okay, it's not.
Yeah, at least it's like not nothing with the leg, but like oh, that's so unfortunate that like he gone already, man. Him and his brother, bro. All you could do was pray they stay healthy, man. Because when they do play, bro, they are
Oh,
so
it's
much fun.
awesome, bro.
Hey, man, I, I be telling you, bro. As long as he healthy, bro. Like when he hurt, bro, I can't say nothing. But when he playing, bro, this man is crazy.
He just makes stupid decisions, but it works. I don't get it. He just makes dumb.
Yeah, yeah, bro. This is how it be sometimes. Some players just got it in them.
He's literally like a Harlem. He's like a Harlem Globetrotter.
Nah, that is kind of how you play. I get what you mean when you say that. So, next thing we're gonna talk about is the Indiana Pacers. They got Tyrese Halliburton. He been stinky, bro. He
Yeah.
he's literally been Rajon Rondo, and that was my main complaint about Halliburton. He not aggressive. Like he's scared to score sometimes, man. He just don't want to be a number one option. You
I
know,
think he's
some
the first guy. I don't think he was the number one option in the first place. I think he
yeah,
was
me
the
neither.
first guy. And I like the addition of Siakam. I do think he probably would have benefited more from a primary scorer. I know Siakam's score and everything, but he's not a 30-point scorer. So I think he would have benefited more if he had something like that. I think Zach LaVine package, if they have Zach, LaVine, Pascal, and
Mm,
I think that would be a pretty good.
it's not bad actually, but
The backcourt would be questionable, but with Pascal, Miles Turner, and Benedict Mathurin, if they able to keep him within that trade, I think that would be a pretty good defensive option to have and support that backcourt.
if I was like in the office for the Indiana Pacers as of today, my first two decisions would be to fire Rick Carlisle and get a defensive forward. The
You have
Pacers
Pascal though, so you have to be able to have
a defensive small forward. Yeah, a defensive small forward. A 3-and-D small forward. Like
okay.
in a
Yeah,
perfect world,
Get the fire one. What are you gonna move?
I don't know. Like a guy like OG, a guy like Paul George, but like obviously not that good. So like Dorian Finney-Smith, like I would.
That's very very doable. So honestly, but
Yeah.
he's a power forward in my eyes.
He
Not-
does Dorian Finney-Smith look like a power forward these days? He's a forward in my opinion.
He's forward, but I feel like you have Pascal Siakam. And you have Obi Toppin as well. I think about that.
Yeah, but those guys are both power forwards,
So is Dorian Finney-Smith.
I
I'm
don't-
not sure. He's a upgrade. I think you can probably get a better option, but in this market with CBA, might be the only thing you can really get.
I mean, he shoots 6 threes a game at 35%. Is that a power forward to you?
Is he going to be fast enough to cover these other small
Yeah,
forwards?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I said it's a good option. It's a good option, definitely.
Yeah, 6 threes, 35%. When you're playing with Halliburton, you're going to shoot 7 threes with more better looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, Dorian Finney-Smith is a good piece for them play because they need defense and a new coach. That coach hates defense. Like that guy is weird. Like the scheme defensively is just bad. And Halliburton, my main complaint. They run too fast on offense. Like slow it down sometimes. Play half court offense and use your energy on defense. They got defensive talent. Obi's a bad defender. Pascal's a good defender. Miles Turner's a good defender. Jarris is solid. Even Halliburton, when I watch him play, he's not that bad. They not bad defenders. They just got a bad coach. They run fast pace. I don't think they're necessarily a bad defense. I think their stats just look bad because their offense runs like 7-second possessions. They so quick that they just play more possessions than other teams. Anything else about the Pacers?
Yeah, I'm not watching too many teams right now. Is midterms. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
I've definitely been tuned with the Rockets. That's my team for sure. I've been tuned with them. I've been watching the league as well. I'm always on social media with that stuff. So I've been following pretty heavily. Haven't been able to really sit down and watch full games yet of these teams. But I've been watching Rockets games.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched a couple full games. There's main teams I'll be looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Matchup like Chet versus Wemby. That's the main matchup I look forward to watching. That's the game I'll carve out. But yeah, that's pretty much it though.
And then I'll be turning games on when it's like my last leg, and like
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
like, turn it on real quick. I don't watch every single game. It's only a week into the season. I watched both of the Celtics Hornets games. It was back to back, and I just had deja vu and did the same thing at the same time, back to back days. But like, I watched a couple other games. I don't even know. I just be watching when I watch, bro. It don't be every night. I ain't gonna lie, but like I do watch more than
it's hard
I should.
Definitely hard to do that just with a regular life. So yeah, definitely hard to just watch every game. But
yeah, if y'all listening and want us to watch every single game, just drop a comment, drop a subscription, and get us. Yeah,
Yeah.
Get us monetized. Because if we not monetized, I am not watching every single game for y'all. I'm sorry, man. But hey, as much as we watch, we'll talk about it though. Who else could the Pacers get in the trade? Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, like one of those small forwards, you know.
Nets would probably be the most viable option because they are on a tanking aspiration. So Nets
Benedict
probably would be.
Mathurin.
I don't think I don't think you have to give it better.
But what if you get both Cam Johnson and Dorian Finney and give up TJ McConnell and run like Andrew Nemhard at backup point?
I don't know if that's doable. That's a pretty nice salary you have to give up. Right now, the best option for them would probably be like a 1-for-1 Aaron Neesmith for Dorian Finney-Smith. That's a pretty salary matching contract that they can pull off. Other than that, they probably have to add 2 players together unless they want to get rid of Obi Toppin.
Okay, but just the type of player. I'm just saying what I would do if I was Pacers front office.
Yeah.
But if I actually had the job, I'd do more research on it. But we on to the Magic, man. Hey, anything else you want to say about the Pacers? Benedict been playing really nice. He's back healthy. Shout out to that.
Nice, yeah. I don't watch too.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to these teams too much, but I do know Halliburton's more of a Chris Paul type of player. He's not that first option scorer, so I definitely do think we gotta, get a player that can score.
I just think you need players that can shoot threes next to him. You got Siakam who can score. Just at this point, just get 3-point shooters.
I think they need like a 28 scorer guy. I don't know if Pascal that type of player.
28.
Yeah, I don't know if Pascal ever touched like 27. I'll check right now.
No, I think you could get Pascal to score 25 a game, 26. But
yeah, his most points was in 2022. I think, with 24 points per game.
Yeah, and if you're asking the most out of Siakam, he could give you 25, 26 on great defense. But like, I don't think you need a 28 guy with a playmaker like Halliburton if you got the adequate 3-point shooting around him, and you got to have some defense. Like, I like Halliburton on a team with other guards too. You got to use Halliburton. The thing is, you got to ask Halliburton to score 20 a night in the finals run. 20 a night. If you're not scoring 20 a night, you're just not going to be one of those guys who live in the history book. But if you're going to be one of those guys who live in the history book, as long as he has 3-point shooting and defense around him with Siakam, that's enough in the East at least, honestly.
They have potential with Benedict Mathurin. Hopefully he can become that scoring architect I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just not too sure with him, so we kind of have to wait and see for that as well.
Yeah. On to the next team. We got the Orlando Magic because they got their 28-point per game scoring. Paolo Banchero, that boy he's the only person to have a 50-point game this year. He's gonna be play. He was the MVP of the year. He was the MVP of the season until he got hurt. And prayers up for him. Hopefully he's back for us soon because the Orlando Magic, since he's been gone, I was actually watching them. He's playing good right now today, but like, I don't know. Franz is questionable. Magic defense has been great. Jalen Suggs, his shooting has gotten actually even better, which is crazy. So shout out to Jalen Suggs. I still want this team to make a move for a small guard. I think they need a small guard. You could put Jalen Suggs at shooting guard, keep KCP, or at least keep the small guard off the bench to be a 6-man. Like Dennis Schroeder on the Magic, I would love that. You know, he's been playing really good on the Nets. That's someone we didn't mention on the Nets, actually. I think Dennis Schroeder right now is averaging like a 20-point double-double on his year. The type of guy he ain't the type of guy he is. But like on the tanking team, that's what Schroeder's capable of. So like on your bench, you know he's capable of giving you like 10 and 5 in the playoffs. And I think that's valuable. In the Magic, they're going to be a playoff team. That's something they should be looking forward to. They saw what they had to see in Paolo. If I'm them, I'm just preparing for the playoffs. And when Paolo come back, get more 3-point shooting. 3-point shooting on the team is bad.
Oh, yeah, KCP has stepped up a little bit. KCP definitely has stepped up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of – the team's kind of just a lottery team, not lottery, but close to it without Paolo Banchero. I kind of feel the same way about the OKC, but yeah, they kind of just need that star player to pull them through the hump and get them through their destination. So kind of depends on whenever he comes back that they'll be able to get the things rolling again as well. But they can probably hold it back, get some good experience. Maybe they have a breakout player that can really show some more responsibilities, and hopefully he can be utilized during the playoffs whenever he expresses that, showcases that talent he has.
And quick shout out to Anthony Black. Last year, I was saying he reminds me of Amen Thompson a lot, and they're using him at small forward now. Yeah, they realize him at small forward. Why force him to be a point guard? And the thing about Anthony Black, he has more point guard potential than Amen. It's just Amen's a better player.
Mm-hmm.
But at the point guard position, Anthony Black, he could do it a little bit. So I don't hate it. He reminds me of like Amen and LaMelo Ball, like a mix of both of them. You know, like he's in between those guys. It's weird, but he's his own person, and I like that. And shout out to the Magic. Atlanta Hawks, Zachary Reese off the bench is kind of odd to me. Zachary Reese off the bench is crazy because like the whole idea of him was that he fits next to Trae Young. So like you know, start the nigga that like is this perfect. He's such a perfect fit. You gonna take him at pick 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the crazy thing is, I thought Donovan Clingan was the perfect fit at pick 1. And Donovan Clingan in those little 10 minutes the Blazers put him in, he be getting like 2-3 blocks, man. Like I still think Clingan, like I wasn't too wrong with saying that he should have went number 1 in the draft. The thing is, he's just behind DeAndre Ayton and them boys, so he ain't gonna get that many minutes.
I think they probably will move on from DeAndre Ayton. I think they're really trying to maximize his trade value. So hopefully they can move him to a different team that could be a better suit for. I'm just not sure. He's a hard fit because he's a.
There's a team that I was gonna bring up Ayton for today. I love them, the Hornets.
Not mad at it at all.
They need a center.
LaMelo's playmaking would definitely amplify his game. They have Nick Richardson as well. That's a nice backup for him.
Always hurt.
Yeah.
Mark Williams always hurt. Always hurt. He's hurt right now. Always hurt.
Yeah. You can easily move Mark Williams to a backup center role on another team. That's not a hard thing to do. And so, yeah, you could utilize Donovan Clingan and I guess Robert Williams, but he's also always hurt.
Yeah.
But don't they have other centers as well? I think they have another center they can use. So, yeah, they should be fine, honestly.
I don't know what the Blazers do. But
yeah, I think they should. But, yeah, they probably trade Ayton for that Mark Williams maybe. Then we'll have Robert Williams and Mark Williams in the backup position after Clingan.
I mean,
an option.
I don't know what you trade Ayton for. I don't know what the Ayton package look like because of his deal. Like he made like $30 a year.
Yes.
Ayton low-key underrated. By me. I was underrating him. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a skilled player, but if he's not in the right position to really showcase that talent, he's not going to really be effective on the floor. He's not the best defender in the world. Not going to get credit for that. If he's like a really jack of all trades that has a little bit more scoring to him, I would say. So if he's not in position to really get that scoring attribute off, he's not going to look like a good player.
That's what I was saying. He's underrated at defense. Like, he kind of like, I'm underrating him on that side of the ball.
I agree, but he's not gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna be a all-star talent based off his defense. It's kind of a mix of everything. And if he's not put in position to score, not gonna play winning basketball.
Yeah, and you got to keep his mental in check. You got to make sure like he's happy. You know, like some players that's just what you got to do with him. And he's one of those guys. You got to make sure he's happy, cater to him. And it's a lot with Ayton, but he's underrated. It's not his talent, I guess, is in question. I guess you're right. But enough of Ayton. Let's go on to the Hawks. So Trae Young, he been out. DeAndre Hunter, he's been balling. Trae
Young's been balling, no?
Huh?
Trae Young been balling, no?
Yeah. Trae Young been all right.
Yeah, I remember the first couple games he had like 30 points, whatever.
Yeah, he's still balling too. He averaging like 12 assists, I think, right now.
11 assists. Yeah, leading the league again.
Okay. Yeah. 30 and 11. Like, no, Trae Young is a baller, man. Trae Young is a baller. Oh wait, no, 30% from three. Holy, 24 and 11. Um, that's still baller shit. And the main reason to that is he got hurt against the Celtics, or against the Celtics. He had a bad game. I don't know if he got hurt. I didn't watch that game, but I see he played 23 minutes against the Celtics. He shot 1 for 10. Yeah, cooked. He had 2 points that game. And he also had 6 assists. So I'm pretty sure he probably left early.
That's true. Yeah. Damn, look who's my door.
Yeah, no, he good. On to the next team. We got the Detroit Pistons. Kay Cunningham has been on some. He's been on some most improved player of the year shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I go back to the Hawks. My fault. I ain't get my take yet, but I like how they're kind of double O is kind of on the back burner right now, just on the bench. I think they're also same thing with DeAndre in Portland. I think they're trying to maximize Clint Capella's value to later trade him during the season to get more value back from him and then give double O the starting spot on the team. They also have a good backup rotation at the 5 with Larry Nance and Cody Zeller. I like that as well. So yeah, I do think maybe the same thing for Zachary. What you say? I know they have DeAndre Hunter starting over him. I do think they favor Zachary. I think they're also trying to maximize his talent as well. But he's his contract and his talent aren't really equal, so it's gonna be hard to move him as well. But yeah, I think trying to force Zachary to take over that spot and earn those minutes, I think it's probably even a better career. So hopefully he can get that spot eventually, and we can see this team at full strength when they move off Clint Capella and DeAndre Hunter.
Dyson Daniels, name we didn't mention, he's been balling. Dyson Daniels has been balling. I think I wouldn't be shocked if like him and Caruso probably are the top 2 league leaders in deflections. Him, Caruso, and Drew Smith, like from the eye test. If I had to guess, league leaders in deflection NBA 2024-2025. It got to be those 3 guys, man. Caruso, De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox does be a pest. Shai Gilgeous, Dante DiVincenzo. This looked like last season. This is last season. Deflections per game this season is Caruso. Oh no, this is last season. Yeah, whatever. Can't find the stat.
Yeah, but I think he's honestly. I wouldn't vote him as my MIP, but he's definitely on the verge of being on that top 10 curve, whatever. So I mean, he averaged 6 points last season. He's double that plus. He's averaging 12.5 instead of 6 points. He's also up 12% on his field goal percentage and 3% on his 3-point percentage. So he's definitely been improving all around on the offensive end, as well as getting more assists. So I mean, he's still averaging the same assist numbers. He's averaging more steals, so he's definitely improving on most of his stats from last year.
Probably more turnovers also.
No, same amount of turnovers.
Okay.
Again, it's only 6 games into the season. He might be 6 games left to go. So don't want to hype him up too much, but he's definitely improving from last year. And he's definitely a good backcourt defender for Trae Young, especially with his all defensive liability attributes.
Yeah. Shout out to Zachary Richardson right now. He's playing outstanding. He has 5 threes made. He has 23 points.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Shout out to him because I think they're in like the second quarter and he's doing that. So shout out to him hooping on the Knickerbockers at halftime right now. So maybe a breakout game for him. And that's what I was gonna mention. DeAndre Hunter, he's been balling, but he is hurt this game. I think this might have been Richard's first start in his career, maybe because Hunter's hurt. And if he's gonna play like that, his first start. He's gonna play like that in his first start. That's a great thing. Yeah, his first start, and he has 22 points, 5 3-pointers. That's great.
Speaking about new starters, Dalton Connect is actually starting for the Lakers tonight. So
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh. Shout out to Connect, man. Okay. I said JJ Redick's gonna draw him up plays, but I didn't know he's gonna like it more than Reeves. Okay. Shout out Connect. Connect foe. I don't know why he wears number 4. Why is people trying to give him another nickname? Connect 4. Stop.
yeah. Wait, what's my nickname? What the hell?
I don't know, but somebody was calling him something else and then Connect 4. Like Hilly, Billy, Kobe. Like stop with the Kobe shit. No, Connect 4. He's his own person, bro.
Yeah,
We talked about the Pistons. We're talking about the Pistons. Jaden Ivey, another guy who's having a most improved player type year. Asar, he been hurt. Jalen Duran, I hate him. I hate him. Uh, um,
yeah,
really,
I heard Cade and Ivy are playing pretty good in the backcourt together.
yeah,
Last year with Monty Williams, he kind of preferred that getting Ivy on the bench and start Killian Hayes. But yeah, definitely that was a wrong decision. Now that we're seeing them play together and be pretty efficient together, it's really nice to have. Cade has a ball handler that's next to him, and I can play off the ball as well and be a scoring threat. It's really nice that he has that option. I think that's what Tyrese Halliburton honestly needs in Indiana. If he has a scoring threat next to him, and take pressure off his ball handle as well. So I think that's kind of what he needs as well. But Cade has that. He's been showing it works for them, but they're just not a good team yet. Not there.
yeah, yeah. That's where I like Cade. I think Cade reminds me so much of like Tracy McGrady, Devin Booker. You know, more than point guards. He reminds me more of like shooting guards than point guards, but he is a great point guard also. Like I'm cool with Cade being listed at point. It's not crazy, but hey, he's a guy who could play the 1, 2, and 3. He reminds me of Shea Gilgeous Alexander also. He's like 1, 2, 3. He's really good, real versatile. So I just want to see them try everything around him. Like what works best next to him. No matter what though, his play style, he needs spacing. Like he makes tough shots, like, and he takes them. Like how Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown be doing. Like in the mid range, Cade be making those bullshit shots, but when they don't go in, it looks so bad. And like I be wanting to complain, and then I look at his spacing. He got Jalen Duran right there. He got Rolling Holland right there. I mean, that was the best shot for real. So it's like, damn, all right. Next team we got is the Wizards. Alex Sarr, weird. He shoots like 6 threes a game. He can't make threes. I don't know. I don't know why he wanted. I know why he wanted to go to the Wizards so bad. It's because Bailel is French. Bailel, another guy, most improved player type of guy. Bailel Coulibaly, he's been hooping. He's a year 2 guy, so he can't win the award in my opinion. But offensively, he's been driving to the basket a lot, and just the Wizards got so much opportunity, and they just taking it. You know, Kyle Kuzma been hurt also, so like, yeah, them boys is free. Kyle Kuzma gone. Denny Dia gone. Got a new center. Yeah, bro. It's just they having fun out there. And Bob Carrington look cool. Keyshawn George, another guy who remind me of Tracy McGrady. Very much shooting guard. I like him. I like Keyshawn George, and we're gonna see what he come out to be. And Alex Sarr defensively, I don't. His offense is he was a project pick, so I'm not too worried about him yet. It's whatever. You got anything about the Wizards? I wouldn't be surprised if you got anything.
Yeah. I heard Carrington's been doing pretty good. He's definitely in the rookie of the year race. Been doing really good. Bilal Calibi. He's also, I always had him expected to be a good defender and improve from last year. Happy to see that my expectation is correct. And then Jordan Poole is surprisingly having a pretty nice season as well. So yeah, team's kind of just a fun team. Kind of like the Rockets work a few years ago. So yeah, they're kind of on that uphill on becoming a playoff team. So they're having a pretty successful rebuild, I would say. Had Kyle Kuzma playing as well. His assets, traded values going up as well. So going to be able to move him for a pretty nice package closer to the trade deadline. And yeah, Keyshawn George has been playing pretty good. When I heard his name, I keep thinking about the guy in Utah.
Oh,
No,
Keyshawn. Oh, wait, Keontae George.
yeah, I don't know why I keep mixing those two up, but yeah,
No, very much makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. But
They
then
even got a
Alex,
similar haircut, actually. Same light skins, yeah. No, that's crazy.
yeah, I want to see Valanciunas has been playing. He's been a nice backup for them as well. Alex Sarr has been playing some valuable minutes, but there's room for him to improve as well. Alex Sarr definitely is in a developing stage. He needs to get better and shoot more efficiently, but it's only 6 games for him first year. Not going to put too much pressure on him. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for now. I'm just excited to see what they're going to do with Kyle Kuzma and what team's going to play for it after the trade deadline.
Guy who I think is even more important and more exciting is Corey Kispert.
Oh
Where
yeah,
does he go? He's a sniper. How tall is Corey Kispert? He like 6'6", 6'7", shooting guard. Like,
not shooting too good this season though.
I don't care. He like Buddy. Remember y'all said that about Buddy Hield, and I said he's going to be Klay Thompson replacement. Like, look at him. When you are a shooter, you shoot the ball. He's shooting 25%. I don't care. He's a shooter.
Let's give some time before we try to gotta let it get back to that 40% numbers, or close to it at least.
No, but like he's been that his whole career, and we're not gonna judge him off of 6 games where he's on a. We just talk about how bad his team is. Like, come on.
That's true, but I don't think his value is gonna be high right now.
I'm not saying he has high value. I'm just saying like he's a cheaper value and a better fit on most teams. Like he's somebody who fits every team. 6'6" shooting guard.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's gonna be somebody who every team. You remember how everyone wanted Alex Caruso? It's gonna be like that, but to a lesser degree, because Alex Caruso could shoot and he's all NBA defense. Like Alex Caruso got both of it, but Corey Kispert could shoot.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
The next team we got is the Hornets. Hey, what you think about Charlotte?
Hey, LaMelo Ball is balling, bro. Can't deny it for sure. He's been playing Harlem Globetrotter basketball, but they go in. So he's been very impressive, honestly. How many points is he averaging? Let me look up.
I think he's averaging 30. He's averaging
28.6 points, 5 assists on 46% from the field, 39% from three. So yeah, that's pretty good splits for a 28.6 point per game volume. So I'm really impressed with that. Miles Bridges is not shooting the best efficiency, 12 points on 36%. He has to step that up. That's a problem. That can't last for too long. Trey Mann has stepped it up as well. He's MIP candidate as well.
Yes, sir.
He's coming up. So Grant Williams has been playing, hard-nosed basketball, being a rough guy for them, kind of like Dylan Brooks, and what he did in Celtics as well. That's good for them to have that veteran that can play that hard-nosed basketball. Nick Richards, nice little backup center. I want to see Mark Williams come back to see the team at full strength. So Nick Richards kind of has an unfair right now, just having to play all those minutes and being the main center for them. But that should be resolved soon enough, especially maybe if Ayton comes to Charlotte. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, I want to give Nick Richards some more free time on the 5 position. Don't want to overdo him and get him injured because that would really mess them up. Brandon Miller has been a little slow as well. I know he's injured as well. He started the season 10 points on 34% from the field. Hopefully that doesn't continue and he's able to get that back to his rookie of the year runner-up numbers from a couple years ago. What was the last? He's a veteran, right?
No, he's in his second year.
Yeah. What do you have? He had 17 on 44% last year. And in the 3 games he played before he got injured, he had 10 points on 34%. So, yeah, definitely just get back to that number from before. But, yeah, but he has time. So,
yeah, Brandon Miller, his game, he came back. LaMelo was, I don't know if LaMelo was there. Like, LaMelo been fouling out. So, LaMelo was there, but not. Brandon Miller, though, he has been aggressive, though, because I watched too many Hornets games. I don't know why I know them like the back of my hand. LaMelo's been amazing. Trey Mann, like I said, MIP candidate. Brandon Miller, he looks the same. He does. He's been hurt. Miles Bridges, I didn't even realize he was shooting that bad, but, like, he hasn't and scoring as much as he did last year for real. But the world where you lived, where Nick Richards get hurt, he did get hurt. Last game he was on like, you remember, you know that pic where Kobe has like that white thing around his shoulder. That's what Nick Richards was in. So like, he might be cooked. That's why I brought up with DeAndre Ayton trade, because like Nick Richards out, Mark
Hey,
Williams is out.
did I come into Charlotte Hornets talk, and that's going to lead to LaMelo?
No, we already talked about LaMelo.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Y'all just, I don't. It's because how highly I talk about him. That's why y'all don't like him. I get it, bro. But hey, LaMelo. But either way, the rookie Tajon Saloon, he
Who?
has that, bro, buddy name, bro, Saloon, bro.
Said buddy name. I don't know who you're talking about.
Bro, the light skin power forward 6'9". He's been making threes. He's been playing good defense, and he's athletic. Like, you know how Miles Bridges is athletic and can catch lobs? He could do that to a lesser degree because Miles Bridges is special at it, and he can shoot threes. And one thing I like about it
Wait,
is
who
like,
we play for?
the Hornets, their rookie Saloon Tadan.
I don't know.
You don't know how to say his name
the
either.
only rookie that matters to me is Zach Edey, bro.
Bro, you don't know how to say his name either, bro. I'm done butchering the man name live. I'm gonna learn it when I learn it.
Exactly. I'm watching Hornet game, bro, and then we're gonna learn it together.
Yeah, no, he nice though. He nice. Josh Green. He been knocking down his threes for that team. Bro, the Hornets is nice, but like they also the 12th seed. They're a fun team. I don't know if they're nice. They're just fun. Like LaMelo's playing Globetrotter basketball with all that spacing, and their coach. I like their new coach.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed off are people about Tyrese Halliburton?
I'm not that. This Halliburton to me,
He kind of had that slump in the beginning.
Do you think the injury done him in, bro, or is it?
He had a hot start, bro. Like, bro. We talking like Halliburton is this guy where like he was doing that for a long time. No, Trae Young, if he does something like that, is weird because he's been doing it for 5 years. Halliburton, he had a breakout month. He's an all-star, but like he's not a all NBA talent. He's an all-star.
That's a good point. Honestly, he just broke out during that play-in stretch. I mean, during the in-season stretch.
Yeah, hot start, bro.
It's definitely possible. I mean, injury could be playing a part. We don't exactly know the player situation, but
bro, he's 24 years old, bro. If he got a hamstring lingering that bad, bro, like he's cooked.
That's true. Yeah,
it ain't a
I think he's still. I think he's still a second. I think he's a Chris Paul type of guy. He's just that point guard that's gonna isolate. That's gonna isolate the offense and make room for everybody to improve and be better on the team offensively. So I think giving him that primary scorer, like I mentioned before, Zach LaVine type, I think that would be a perfect situation for Tyrese Halliburton to really have more room to score on the offensive end and have more less responsibility ball handling, so where he can isolate more and be a scorer that he wanted to be.
It's kind of like Bam Adebayo. He's gonna be a number one option, favorite co-star. Like if you're Joel Embiid, you love Tyrese Halliburton as a teammate. If you're Paul George, you love him as a teammate. Same with Bam Adebayo. If you Paul George, you love him as a teammate. You De'Aaron Fox, you love Bam as a teammate. You just gotta find someone who complements Halliburton. Halliburton is like he's a 1.5. Like if you have 2 1.5s, hey,
he's a 1.5. I don't think I ever heard no shit like that. He's a 1.5.
Yeah, I mean Jaylen Brown. He's in the world of Jaylen Brown. Bam Adebayo. Like,
what makes Tyrese Halliburton quote unquote overrated to most?
He's a 18-point per game scorer. That doesn't have
is he a transition assist merchant?
He's fast paced. He's fast paced. Yes, very fast paced. But it's not a merchant. He's capable of half court also. They have a bad coach who that's all he wants to do.
Okay, all right. In the half court set, Is he in one-on-one situations? Is he from 1 to 10? Is he capable of breaking down defenses in half-court sets?
He's capable. He doesn't want to do it. He's predictable. You know how Ben Simmons passes the ball? Tyrese Halliburton is similar, but
Right.
he's more aggressive. Ben Simmons has it like bad. You know, Ben Simmons like on a scale of 1 to 10, he's at a 1. Halliburton's more at like a 5, 6. You know, like if he
because of his scoring.
Yeah, if he has to shoot a three, he's gonna do it, and he's 40% 3-point shooter. It just his shot. It takes so long to set. I don't. He just he doesn't shot create enough for me. He has to take more perimeter shots. Fuck those percentages, nigga. Yeah, your percentages look cute for Sean Rondo, but like you're better than Rondo, bro. So like, don't play like that, man.
I would agree. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, but he is like all-star player, like top 30 NBA player. You know that's a good thing, and he just has to get more aggressive if the Pacers want to like have a.
I feel as if people that want to put LaMelo in top 5 point guard conversations or such, it is a prime example as to why numbers and analytics have ruined the game of basketball. Because
numbers and analytics hurt LaMelo case, honestly. Like 5 assists does not show you how good of a playmaker he is, and like he's shooting 11 threes at 39%. I mean, defensively, he's a 6'7", 6'8". Honestly, he's about 6'8" at this point. He's like a 6'7", 6'8" point guard, you know, like legitimate point guard. And he's a point guard who's willing to play small forward. LaMelo in the Hornets, that's oh my god, I forgot to mention that. I swear I watch Hornets games and I didn't talk about their favorite lineup to go to. Grant Williams at center. You have a bunch of forwards on the court because LaMelo is basically a forward. You have Grant Williams, Miles Bridges, LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, and then they put Trey Mann. And you just have a bunch of forwards next to Trey Mann, and LaMelo's a good rebounder. So are the other guys, and of course they're giving something up. They're also doing it because Nick Richards and Mark Williams are hurt. But that 5-out lineup, that's something that they're going to be able to come back to later on in the season. Like Hornets been playing fun, good basketball. Like they've had a hard schedule. They played the Celtics twice already. You know, that's 5 of their 3 losses. Or 2 of their 5 losses are against the Celtics. You know, like, come on. Shit.
That is a fact. And listen.
And they were close games against the Celtics.
Anything else on the East?
Anything else about the Hornets? Yeah. We got to wrap it up, man. Like, we got the Raptors, who RJ Barrett, who's been balling. RJ Barrett's actually my pick, I think, for MIP right now. Maybe
all the Raptors in the tanking business.
Yeah, they are because Scotty Barnes is hurt.
Okay, so we don't really need to talk about them. I mean,
Grady Dick though, him and RJ Barrett.
Oh man, I'm just calling him Grady. Yeah, because the BS that he did last year with Anthony Black. I'm a little bit shocked that there was not a suspension for that or fine. So yeah, I do like the way that some of the players are playing. I'm not going to say that I don't, but
yeah, they're tanking though. Even their president said it. Missouri, he said, and Yoka Poto, he said, yeah, we're not winning this year. But Grady Dick and RJ Barrett, 2 of your top 5 MIP candidates right there for sure. What else? We got the 76ers now and the Bucks, who are the last 2 teams in the East, which is crazy. They're the 14th and 15th seed, 1-5 and 1-6 respectively. Yeah, y'all are bad right now. Larry, who you want to talk about first, dude? 76ers or the Bucks, man?
I'll talk about Sixers, man, just because I'm Philly, whatever. But yeah, Philly's upset right now, man. I got people talking about going to the debut game and being not there. Paul George's not there. Like, no point really going. I'm trying to organize a game to go with one of my student organizations at Temple University. We're trying to go, but We're not sure when he's going to play. If he's not going to play, can't go on back-to-back games because that's a 50-50. So it's tough for Philly right now, just as far as him being able to play. But hopefully when he gets back, though, this team looks like it's going to be rolling. You got the victory of a nice bench, to be honest, as well. Drummond's been holding it down right now as well at the 5 position. So when he's out the backup, he's going to be looking pretty fantastic too. So yeah, we're ready to get this rolling. I think they're going to be top seed in the East, bearing injury when Embiid gets back. But we don't know when he's coming back. He's expected to play on Tuesday, but we don't know.
Nah, he got a 3-game suspension for.
Yeah, I think Tuesday's the after 3 games though.
Okay, so we'll see. Leaf, you got anything you want to say about this 76ers?
Nothing really. I thought they was going to get out to a hot start, similar to whatchamacallit, but they went back into the direction that they had when they had Chris Winkie, which is all right. We're going to rest Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, he has it in his mind that he's Kawhi Leonard, and he's not. That he's accomplished a lot in this league like Kawhi Leonard, but he hasn't. What he did recently was unprofessional, and he got fined for it. But I understand that those emotions and those feelings could come aboard when somebody talks that way about family and stuff like that. But he has to be more professional in that setting. PG, everybody has told. I know about PG. He's one of the most overrated 2010 stars ever. And him carrying into 2024 is going to be no different. I don't really see the Sixers doing anything, man. They're a joke. And we can move on.
Wait. If Embiid's back, you don't see him doing anything? I know it's very big on the Paul George and Embiid. If they're back and they're healthy, you don't think this team's a top 2 seed?
No. Because like none of those dudes are serious about winning. Like if they were, they would have made the commitment. Like those injuries wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, it was a lot of things. Like Joel Embiid has been on a hot seat ever since Joker has won his championship. Because Giannis won his, Joker won his, and now it's up to you to win multiple MVP. You already missed out on multiple MVPs. Joker hasn't. You missed out on multiple other stuff in the playoffs. Joker has that. You haven't taken the Sixers past the second round since you've been here, and you've been the guy mainly, if not most of the time, even in the Ben Simmons era. So when is enough going to be enough to really finally start looking at Joel Embiid and be like, yo, I don't trust you, and I'm not going to change my mind about trusting you until you prove me wrong.
I understand that, but Joel Embiid does have a game style and play style that is injury inclusive, I would say. He does have that kind of play style, him being that size, with the footwork and everything like that. It does open a lot of risk and opportunity to get injured. So him being injured, I don't think is an excuse for him not to play. I think it's a legit injury if he does choose to sit out. So I think Sixers are load managing him. I think that is what's happening. He's 30 years old, so he's only getting older. It's gonna get worse for him. So we do have to loan manage, and it's in a to be honest with you, we do have to loan manage to have him ready for the playoffs, and hopefully have him ready for the playoffs. We did that with Kawhi; it didn't really work out, so we're kind of just hoping with some games missed, he can stay healthy for the majority of the season. But if he's healthy in the playoffs, today we have Maxey, he's improving. Paul George, we know what he's going to bring to the table. This team is the second best team in the Eastern Conference. It's not close to me either. It's not even close.
Second most talented.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, best. I don't know about that.
I think it's the best team in the East after the Celtics. But yeah, it's the best team in the East.
I think the Cavs might have something to say about that, but I mean,
yeah.
2 weeks.
Healthy Sixers, healthy Cavs. I'm taking healthy Sixers.
I'm taking healthy Cavs because I think they're I think they're a lot much more focused, a lot much more hungrier. I think the coaching is Nick Nurse and to whatchamacallit, you might agree Nick Nurse has the edge on that, but and me personally, bro, I think the players on the Sixers, the go-to players that they need are just plain old lazy. They're they're not serious about winning. They're not serious about competing. They're not serious about getting it done. They're interested in one is interested in this podcast. The other is interested in whatchamacallit. Like PG might be the most mentally weak player in the history of the league. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just go ask Evan Turner. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's a hard name to break up, man, because he's not in the league anymore. But I mean, go figure.
You could honestly ask Paul George himself, bro. He literally when you listen to him, he literally be saying it himself. Like he on his podcast, he be like, man, I don't grab rebounds, man. That's too much around. I don't grab rebounds, dude. Well, Paul George, man. Like, shout out to him. But he is still a great player, though. We're gonna see how he looks tonight against the Clippers over revenge game. Hopefully for him, he played terrible the other game, so. Hopefully he bounces back. Y'all think he scores 21 points tonight?
PG versus who?
Clippers.
How many points is
that?
21.
21. Yeah. I don't think he can get 21. Yeah, against the Clippers. Depending on how many minutes he plays, I think PG, his natural ability will allow him to at least get 20, 21. I mean, I think he gets that, but let's move on, man.
Yeah, hopefully he does it. Other teams we got to talk about is the Milwaukee Bucks, and then we're gonna do the draft. We're gonna keep the Western Conference for next week. The East took an hour, so we gotta do the draft because something we promised. That's basically what the whole episode is about. Because I want to talk about the most improved players so far this year, and a lot of those guys are gonna be your first time All-Star candidates. And I'm yapping. Let's talk about the Bucks. So this shit show that's going on. Holy. This is why I said Giannis MVP. Because this team is like live or die on Giannis. And hot take, Giannis is reminding me of Will. He is willing to sit in the fucking corner instead of setting Damian Lillard screens, man. What are you doing? It's like if he don't got the ball in his hands, it's oh my god.
Dame. The problem maybe because Dame doesn't. He's aware that Dame doesn't know how to execute off a screen and roll. Dame
Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis slow asses, bro. Giannis doesn't. He's not a good screen setter, and he's unwilling. He wants the ball in his hands every time. He says, "Hey, Brook Lopez, don't grab the fucking rebound. It's my rebound, man." Giannis recently, bro, these stats, man. Fuck Giannis, bro. Win some games, nigga.
I mean, the one thing I can say to that is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that how the team was initially built? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like realistically,
he keeps getting hurt. And like, slow down, set some screens, and slow down, man. You keep getting hurt, dude. Fuck these stats. Damian Lillard is right there, and Giannis, he doesn't play defense no more. He don't play defense, bro. He's capable of it, but he be so tired.
You know what that means? That he's mentally checked out of that team, and that means that.
Damn.
It's time to really. I just spoke to a Bucks fan. Casual. Shout out to him, man. But I personally think that it's time to break that team up. I think they stuck together a little bit too long. In terms of like the core players from that championship year, Brook Lopez, Giannis still together. Brook Lopez still together. Bobby Portis, Chris Middleton especially. Jesus Christ. It's just been too long. You got to split these guys up. You got to send them different places. And yeah, man, it's time. It's time for Milwaukee.
K-Mate also has been hurt, but that's always the thing with him. Oh my god, K-Mate is hurt, so I get it, man. Is it really time for them? It might be. That's so tough because they don't look good. Yeah, it might just be their time for real, man. That's tough. On to the draft, man. We're gonna do the spin the wheel first. Anything else we gotta say about the Bucks?
Yeah, man. I think kind of what Leaf said is having a very old roster. They haven't really improved on their youthful talent. They have some, what's his name, AJ Green or Griffin, whatever. Yeah, he's doing pretty good, but not what they need. Not what they need to be successful. Damian Lillard and Giannis haven't had too much time to play last year. at full strength, so they don't really have a lot of chemistry going on. That hurts them as well. And kind of just behind, so they're behind on getting that chemistry that they need to succeed. Their older team, Brooke Lopez is declining. Chris Middleton is declining. Bobby Portis is there, but he's Bobby Portis. So yeah, this team's cooked. I think they can be a playoff team for sure. Definitely can make the playoffs. But as far as making a second round, third round appearance is probably there. Yeah, I don't think they get past second round. That's kind of the feeling that I would place on them. I would like to see Giannis get traded. That would be pretty exciting. That'd be one of the biggest trades we've seen in a long time. And then Dame as well, but I don't know how feasible that is with the new CBA and everything like that.
Where's the honestness?
I would like to see him get traded too, man. Like, I'll be honest with you, but I don't really care where he goes as long as he doesn't come to Brooklyn or any of these areas over there where he's going to be highly, used as like the guy. I'm pretty sure he's going to get a lot of respect in Milwaukee once he returns. When he goes back. That team, come on, that organization is not a Class 1 organization. They just so happen to stumble upon a championship for the first time in 50 years. And come on, it was one of the the Giannis era has been one of their most successful eras since Ray Allen left. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's nothing for them to do. There's nothing for them to say realistically if Giannis wants to leave. He already told that front office.
Yes, there is stuff for them to say, bro. They could say, remember last time when you told us, hey, NBA's making moves, make a move, bitch ass niggas, or I'm not signing. Oh, you know what they did? They panicked and traded Drew Holiday. It's his fault. You know what happened the past 2 years when they didn't fucking win a championship? He got hurt because he goes 100% every regular season minute. When he got hurt, he was walking. It was just a freak random accident because he was tired. His body is tired. Set a damn screen for Damian Lillard and play defense. He wants to be Wilt Chamberlain. He wants 30 and 15 every night. No, nigga. Sometimes get 25 and 10 and play defense. Play defense, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He don't play defense. He is not a top 15 defender in the NBA right now. He's not a top 20. He's not.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Look, what you said, Leaf, might be right. He might be mentally checked out, but Brooke Lopez is the defense. Giannis, no.
Listen, that might be true, but that might speak to dividends of why they won at 6. It might be mentally checked out of this team.
He might be.
But he might just need to change the scenery. We've seen it happen before. We've seen it happen with guys that have won championships. Man, the tide has changed. But we'll have to see if this continues, man. They definitely gonna have to break it up. If it doesn't, then we'll see.
Think about it though, Leaf. Also, I'm kind of patient with stuff like that. I kind of saw it last year in Giannis. Like he's literally tired on defense because every single offensive possession he's calling for screens like a damn point guard. No, bro. I think at this point in his career, he's a center. I think that's the Bucks' problem. They don't run Giannis at center. You remember when Anthony Davis wanted to play power forward, but like we told him he can't shoot? Well, nigga, Giannis, you can't shoot, bro. And like he needs a center next to him. You have to force him to play defense. So put him at center. Play center right now. Stop wanting to be a bro. I don't like how he plays sometimes. It reminds me of Russell Westbrook ball. Like he's better though. Better defender, better offensive player. He's better than Westbrook, but it get me mad, man. It like only problem with the Bucks is literally him. It's him. He don't set screens for Lillard. He gets his coaches fired, and he's hurt in the playoffs. I think as long as Giannis is healthy and setting screens, this is a good team. He's hurt right now. Like he got to be on the court. Him and K-Mid. Lillard been playing good. Lillard has not been that bad. This is Portland Dame. He has Nurkic, slow ass setting screens for him, Brooke Lopez, and a bunch of guys who can shoot the ball.
Yeah. I think the Bucks have to make a decision sooner than later are we comfortable heading into the playoffs with this roster, because they don't really have any trade assets to really move. With Lopez and Chris Middleton are declining, and they're on expensive contract. The best asset outside of Dame and Giannis is probably Bobby Portis. That's not going to get you anything to improve your team. So they have to really ask themselves, are they comfortable going into the offseason with this roster? And if not, They have to move. They have to move them now because I had to move them by the trade deadline because they're not. They don't have any picks. They can't move any picks. No 3 first rounds. They bring Jimmy Butler to the team. You can't do that. They don't have any picks. So I think their best scenario for them, as far as maintaining a competitive play in the future, is to trade Giannis, Dame, and Bobby. A complete rebuild, to be honest. Get you about a buttload of picks. Honestly, get a lot of picks from that. What if OKC trades their picks for Giannis? Isaiah Hartenstein for Giannis. It's doable.
Yeah. Isaiah
Yeah.
Hartenstein for Giannis. Wow, with picks. Yeah, and then that is a team where Giannis, it don't matter where he's listed at. He could play big next to
I will be
he could
honest
play
with
next-
you, bro. If OKC, listen, y'all laughing at this shit and it's not funny.
he
Look,
could play next to Chet, bro.
if some,
They
all
had
right,
to ask for Case and Wallace also, bro.
listen, everybody, I need y'all to stop. Listen, Giannis going over to OKC just because the CBA and the trade loophole can actually work and they can give up picks to the Bucks and give them a future, bro. Like and give them somewhat of a future in first round picks now. Listen, the way the rules and everything is constructed, it works. But I'm 100,000% positive that the NBA, which who has to sign off on all trades, will veto the f out of that damn trade, bro. Like they
Why
will
not?
not.
What? I feel like I think like 6 picks, 6 first round picks for Giannis. 6.
Let me tell you something. Rudy went for about 7 or 9 assets or something like that. Mikal went for 5. Listen, Giannis will have to go for fucking 15 at this point, bro. Like, come on, like this is ridiculous. Look, if they do end up getting him, obviously OKC is in the driver's seat to win it all, bro, because Chet is he's actually he must have I don't know, somebody must have forgot that to tell Chet that he weighs 150 pounds because he ain't playing like it. He is absolutely manning that paint
Yep.
like nobody's business, bro.
Yep.
Like and Chet Holmgren, listen, he somebody must have told him, yo, see that 7'4" dude after a Spurs game, see that 7'4" dude over there, you're not him. Oh, I'm not. Oh, okay, all right, bet. Okay, let's see what I do next season because he ain't me. And Chet took that to heart. Now, the way the season was going with Paolo, I agree that Chet is not on Paolo's level, but he damn sure is making a case. I swear he is, man. Chet is can he play another 82 games in one season? As long as he stays away from somebody that weighs 100 more pounds than him, that's running at the same speed and not faster than him. He needs to learn not to play defense on everybody because nothing good can come from playing defense in the NBA. You're liable to get hurt. So, but as far as that Giannis trade, we need to stop it. That's just something for the younger basketball fans to tease and get around and hop on.
Man. Watch out for tomorrow. Making a mock trade right now. It's coming tomorrow. Big Larry Page. Check it out.
Larry, I'm not entertaining this.
Leaf, bro. You're the one who made. While Larry's saying that, I'm on Fanspo looking at Giannis mock trades, and dude, I'm looking at the teams that they have. So far, my 2 favorite are the Thunder and the Warriors. The Thunder package is obviously better, and the Thunder would want to outbid the Warriors. I don't think the Thunder would want him to team up.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think the Thunder would it, but at the same time, I think the Warriors like it's something about the Warriors is like the cockroaches of the league. I thought it was Miami, man, but it's definitely them. They like you think they're dead, and then they come back out of the season 6-1. Tonight they're playing Boston. I'm hoping that they beat Boston, but at the second hand, I'm hoping that they don't because I don't want to hear that Steph is back shit. I don't want to hear that the Warriors never died and they're clearly dead. Yeah, that's another team that I can do without. And it seems like the NBA would give them a bone like Giannis before they would give OKC one, because who draws more money than Steph outside of LeBron?
A dynasty. The Thunder, they would have I mean, in this trade where they get Giannis, it'd have to be Hartenstein and Case and Wallace to start with 6 picks. And I think that's it. Nah, 6 picks. Hartenstein, Case and Wallace. Case and Wallace is really good. I think Case and Wallace has potential to be an all-star one day. And you're getting Isaiah Hartenstein, who's a good big, and 6 picks. You get your, and the thing is, not 6 Thunder picks. There are 6 most valuable picks, maybe 7, maybe 8. You have however many you can get. You get every pick you can. I don't know how many you get for Giannis because that's a lot. And especially like teams are pocket watchers. They see the Thunder pocket, bro. They got a lot of picks, bro. So take 30% of their picks. Fuck it. They still gonna have a lot though. Shit. Maybe even 50%. Fuck that. Nah, 30% is too little, bro. Take all they fucking picks. Bro.
Hey, I'm a fan of it, bro. Giannis to the OKC.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
You have SGA, Caruso, J-Dub at small forward, Giannis, Chet, and like I'm complaining about Giannis having to play center. I mean, if he's next to Chet, that's a stretch 5. Fuck it, he's gonna have the paint.
Yeah. The bench takes a little hit because I did trade Case and Wallace, Aaron Wiggins, but they would still have Isaiah Joel off the bench and Gordon. Oh, I forgot about
Nikola Topic will come back next year, and like they have like 3 first rounders in next year's draft.
I moved Nikola to the trade actually, but it would be
Nikola Topic will have to be in that trade package as well.
If I'm the Thunder, you pick.
That might be the best player in that draft, bro. Like outside of Zach Edey, he has to be in that pick as well, bro.
So you pick if you want Topic or Wallace. Shit.
If I'm Milwaukee, I want everything.
Yeah,
I guess, bro.
What do you mean you guess, bro? I want everything, bro. If you're not giving up nobody in your starting lineup, bro, I want at least 75% of that bench. Give me that bench. Give me them picks. And let's call it a day. And give me Hartenstein.
Yeah, so my trade, I have Isaiah Hartenstein, Aaron Wiggins for the contract, the Case and Wallace, and Nikola Topic, plus 5 first. For Giannis and Chris Livingston.
You do okay. That's not okay. Sure, that's a lot, but like Giannis, Giannis, bro. So that is a championship right there. It should be the best defense. Think about Giannis. That's what made me kind of click, bro. Leaf said he looked checked out. That nigga probably is. The fact that I just said he's a bad defender, like he gotta be checked out, man. He gotta be, bro. Like, but he checked himself out. He asked for that coach. He asked for that star co-star. He asked for Chris Middleton to get his money back. I look at him like Kevin Durant on the Nets. Yeah, it's a shitty situation. You put yourself in it. I don't care. After you won that ring, you should have bit your tongue. You Coach Bud gone? Nah, you should have bit your tongue, boy, because you gonna watch how good Coach Bud is on the Phoenix Suns this year. Like Giannis has been influencing them to make bad decisions.
I mean, but like, who can't be good with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, bro? Like, my bad, Frank Vogel. But look, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't think Giannis is gonna regret anything. He like everybody believes, without even like having an eye in the organization or without having anything in the organization, that he did all of these things and made all of these trades and made all of these requests, that he did something, man. And I don't know if he did that or
not. For the draft, we're gonna have Leaf picking 2. I'm picking 1. Larry picking last, and this is guys who haven't made an All-Star game yet in their career, who we think are most likely to make an All-Star game this year. And to start it off, I might go with a surprise. I'm going Chet Holmgren.
I was gonna do Chet first. Damn.
Chet has been like Leaf said, bro. He's 150 playing like he 3 something, bro. Like
exactly.
He's been setting well screens. I haven't even seen Wemby doing that, bro. Chet has been good screen setter. He's also on a great team, and I think they're going to be the 1 seed and be deserving of 2 All-Stars. I thought J-Dub was going to be a guy who takes the jump this year, but Chet, bro. Like, Chet is nice.
So I got number 2.
Yeah.
Since you picked Chet, I'm gonna go with Wemby.
Yeah,
What the
we got
fuck?
there.
Who do I pick?
Guys who haven't made an All Star game yet. You got a lot of options. Um,
Got to do a little bit of research.
Tyler Hero. You got
Got a
Nicholas
bunch of
Claxton.
people, bro. Just
You got
like
Cam Thomas.
Oh, look it up.
Franz Wagner. You got Cade Cunningham. Yeah, Cade Cunningham. You got Brandon Miller. You got Emmanuel Quickly. You got RJ Barrett. You got Grady Dick. You got J Dub. You got Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Alprin Sengun.
No, I'll probably go Jalen Green. Oh, Jalen Green.
oh my god, you don't even like Jalen Green.
I don't, but I got respect it. Got respect what he's doing.
Hey, you gonna finish the Rockets?
Huh?
You got Sengun. You got
You got,
Jamal Murray.
you got a bunch of people. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You got Jamal Murray. You got Desmond Bain, Zach Edey, Jaron Jacks. Jaron Jackson made one. Never mind.
I'll pick Zach Giddy. I need a five. Need a five to be there.
Yeah.
Is Zach Edey making the All-Star game in the West? That'll be
That's
the
true. That's true.
All right, yeah. So is it Zach Edey? Who you picking?
I'll check one more name. I'll check one name.
You picking Edey over Sengun? Shout out to you.
I mean, I need defense. You guys have Victor and Chet.
No. The point of this draft is when we come back at All-Star game for you to have the most All-Stars on your team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
sorry I didn't explain that earlier, I guess. So like
Okay,
you,
At that point, I'll go Alperen. At that point,
all right, so do you still want to go Green?
yeah, Green and Alperen. So, yeah.
All right. So Leaf, who you got?
I'm going to go with Cam Thomas.
Yeah, great pick, man. I have wanted Cam Thomas so bad. He's on the thumbnail and all. Yeah, Cam Thomas has been absolutely balling. I'm gonna go with. It seems like I'm gonna go with Jade. Wait, have Darius Garland made one? Evan Mobley, has he made one?
No.
Garland has.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Mobley. I look Mobley more as a 5. Chet at the 4, and J Dub. Leaf, who you got?
Well, I got at the 3. Damn. Now I'm trying to think now. Give me Jordan Poole because he leading the league in steals.
Okay. Who you got, Lee? I mean Larry. My bad.
I'll take Cade.
If you let me get Cade, I was gonna win. I was gonna win if I got Cade.
I'm trying to think of names. I'm not. Yeah.
Hero. You got Kobe White. You got Franz Wagner. You got RJ Barrett. You got.
All right, I got it. Let me get 1 second. 3, 4. Yeah, give me Franz. Give me Franz Wagner.
Okay, Leaf, who you got?
I have at the 4. Damn. I'm going to go with Alfred Sengun.
Oh,
he got
No,
Sengun already.
yeah,
Yeah, my bad.
okay.
Shit. Oh man. Damn, who else could make the All-Star game? Let me get damn, some other names I'm thinking of. Let me get got Wemby, I got Poole, I got Cam. Let me get I don't even know if I got a position for the wing for the forward. Let me
You
get
don't really have to go position. You don't have to. Yeah, it's the five most guys you think likely to make an All-Star game.
RJ Barrett.
Fuck you, man. Fuck, man. That was my pick.
My man, bro.
I
I couldn't think
actually
of nobody else. That's what it was.
I should have stopped saying that nigga name, bro. I'm trying to like not call fucking shit, bro. Fuck. I really think he got a chance to do it this year, man. He has actually been that nice, man. He's averaging like 25, man, 25, 7 and 7 type shit on good efficiency. IQ hurt, so he gonna keep having that opportunity. Scotty Barnes hurt, you know. All he gotta do is like be consistent, which is pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie, but he was playing good at the end of last season too. I really do think RJ Barrett is improved. Hopefully, I'm gonna just go with IQ. Uh, IQ and this other. I'm gonna make both my final picks here, so I could think out loud. I don't care about what y'all do. Okay, so IQ. I'm looking at him because RJ Barrett, him and RJ Barrett got like the same opportunity, but I think RJ Barrett already took it. But at the same time, we at the end of the draft because I'm also looking at CP3. Maybe he announces his retirement, and he's been playing pretty decent. He just get away Dirk Nowitzki voting, you know. Um, uh, oh wait, Chris Paul's fucking made how many All-Star games? Am I stupid?
I ain't gonna lie, he made a shitload of
let me go IQ. I'm yapping, bro. I just said Chris Paul.
Yeah, you got me quickly.
I'm go. Am I really going IQ and Hero? Fuck it, huh?
Hero.
I like Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs been alright. Jalen Suggs has been alright, but
he has, but I don't think I don't know if he can keep that up. But
Jaden Ivey has been balling. I might go Ivy. Jaden Ivey. Hold on, Jaden Ivey. Cason Wallace. I really like him, but like he's not all star. Jaden Ivey. Ooh. Fuck it. I'm pushing narratives. Buddy Hield. Yeah, I love Buddy Hield on the Warriors, man. He could be your Klay Thompson replacement. If they let him shoot 11 threes a game, he could average 20 points on the top 3 seed.
Probably. I mean, but I don't know about that, but I mean, it's good to see how he's playing, but for sure, definitely, yeah. I give you some grace with that. But my last pick for this one, players who haven't made. Players who haven't made it the All-Star game. I'm going to go with drum roll. I don't think I have anybody at like the forward spot.
Let me see
that I could really think of. Off the
I got one, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, I don't want to say. Yeah, I'm not gonna do you like that.
Let me get just for shits and giggles. Let me get Zach Edey.
Okay. Let's see. Larry, can I guess your last pick?
Yeah.
Is it Jabari?
Kuzma.
Okay.
Oh, I had Jordan Poole, so I guess somebody should make.
I guess. All right. You want Victor at the 4 or the 5?
4, please. Please at the 4.
Yeah, that was looking like nasty. All right, that looked better to me now. Yeah, so we're gonna see who got the most All-Stars on their team by the All-Star break. Honestly, I
thought next time we should just do like a draft, like no position this draft next time at least.
Yeah, but it's a look. I understand what you mean, and that's why the last thing we're gonna do this episode is shorts, and we're gonna name in order your top 5 most likely All-Stars this year. And if you want to, we can stay and do it. Would you rather? But yeah, that is the next idea. So thank you everybody for tuning in. If you listened this far, you listened to the main course of the episode. Thank you for watching, and now we're going to be heading on to shorts. Have a nice day, and God bless. All right, so like I said, Larry, you know, out of these guys, who the five most likely is for you, like in order or not?
Yeah, I think I'll go Victor Wembanyama, number one. At number two, I'd probably lean towards Jalen Green, to be honest. Number three, I'll go Chet Holmgren. Four, I'll go. Hmm, I'll go Cade Cunningham. Number four.
Okay,
Five, I'll probably give it to Cam Thomas.
okay. All right, so um, Larry, can you name me the top five players most likely to make? Larry, can you name me the top five players to most likely make their first All Star game?
At number five, I got Cam Thomas. At number four, I have Cade Cunningham. At number three, I have Chet Holmgren. Jalen Green at two. And number one is Victor Wembanyama.
All right, Leaf, can you name me, or Leaf, can you just name yours?
Top five players that's like they make the All-Star game.
Yeah, in order, like most likely.
Number one, I got Wemby. Number two, I got Chet. Number three, I got Cam Thomas. Number four, I got Cade Cunningham. And number five, I have give me Jalen Green.
All right, Larry, can you ask me?
All right, Mar, can you name me your top five players most likely to make a first time All Star appearance?
Number one, I got Chet Holmgren. Number two, I got Victor Wembanyama. Number three, I got Evan Mobley. Number four, I got Cade Cunningham. And number five, Jalen Williams. Hey, shout out to Cam Thomas and RJ Barrett. I thought I was gonna say their names, but now J Dub is gonna be on the one seed. Him or Chet will make it. So we could do a couple would you rather's, and we're gonna start this off with Leaf because I want to hear him. Leaf, I got a would you rather for you. This is the Zach Edey edition. I'm gonna name you a couple players. You tell me would you rather them or Zach Edey. Jared Allen.
With me?
Well, now Leaf. Leaf did. You see, Leaf on the Zach Edey would you rather would have been the funniest shit ever, bro. Oh man. Oh man. You want to do a couple would you rather's, or you think that's it for the episode?
It's probably it's for like 2 hours.
Yeah, and I am getting tired too, man. I am getting tired.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a nice day, and God bless.